back to another episode of Attack of the B Team Mod Pack. I am Digimazter, and I shall be all Digimon on today's adventure. Last time we got our mining system up and working. It is currently down right now. It's by choice though. Here, let's switch around here. It did some work. Until I get everything chunk loaded, it's pretty much not going to be doing a whole lot of 24/7 work. But if we look in here, we got quite a bit of coal and got 20 emeralds, and we got every single one of the special biomes of plenty ores that allow us to go to the promised land. So we're going to be doing that here shortly. Got some cobalt, some ardite, just a whole bunch of stuff. Got 35 cheese. But yeah, it's doing work. Doing work. I took it down because when I only chunk loaded this. I didn't chunk load any of this doodads over here, so it all unloaded and screwed everything up. But I made a few more of these guys and whatnot. We're gonna get into Witchery today to get our chunk loaders, since that's basically how you do it in this mod pack. But you see, I got some witchery plants going. We got some snowballs. We got some belladonnas here and there. I did have some mandrakes in here, but they plant them, and when they'd harvest them, they'd come around running after me. I'd kill them. But I got a few of them that way. I got some barley here, and I have some wheat here. And the reason I planted all these different plants here for two reasons. One, I need a lot of stuff for witchery. But I don't need strawberries, obviously. But strawberries actually produce a lot of seeds. So does barley and wheat and whatnot. Do we have any seeds? Yeah, we have wheat seeds, and we have belladonna seeds and that's some of the snowball seeds. But they all work in here. And even though with the glitch we can get a lot out of just one type of seed. But if we get this thing working with high efficiency, or at least a moderate efficiency, it'll blow your mind how much power it'll produce. Even though it produces a butt ton right now. So I've got these guys hooked up. I got this one actually on base power. These guys are still on main power. I'm going to take main power out, and I'm going to switch that to mining power. So we're going to have two guys dedicated to mining power. This guy only dedicated to base power, which is just our base machines. And then we're going to have probably 2 or 3 or 4 of these guys dedicated to... we'll probably get 4 dedicated straight to those guys, for each one of the mining lasers. But we'll also get probably about 4 or 5 of the guys located strictly for our mob spawners. These weird looking blocks here are inverted sky blocks. And these are what are going to be in the middle here. So along here, so that when you look up, it doesn't look like there's anything there. It looks like the sky. If I can find where the sun is, there it is. If I can actually see it here. See, we're underneath the sky blocks. It's not in the right position yet, but it actually shows straight through like you're looking at the sky. So that's going to be covered. This is going to actually be covered in up here, and we're going to have a teleporter. So we just up here. But it will look like, when you look up, it'll look hollow. Excuse me. So that'll be awesome. So today, we're going to get, like I said, we're going to get into Witchery. I've done this once before, so I'm going to go a little quick off the beginning here, but I am going to start from the beginning again. To start off, you're going to want to build a witch's oven. These are fume funnels, and they're like upgrades. There's even a filtered one that's even higher upgrade than this. I'm not sure if the filtered one is different or not, or what it does, but these guys make it to where it's more efficient. How you make these, it's really simple. This is the first thing you need to make in Witchery. Just a bucket, 5 iron bars. Then the fume funnels, just bunch of buckets. 4 buckets, a lava bucket, glowstone block, iron, 2 iron blocks, and iron bars. Then you got the filtered fume funnel, which is a fume funnel plus a fume filter, which is an attunestone charged attunestone. glass, and iron. And I don't have one of those yet, so I can't do that yet. What we're aiming for is making a bunch of these poppet shells today. So we'll need just attuned stones, non-charged attuned stones. And they're fairly easy to make. Just some whiff of magic, which is a rowan sapling in the switching oven, and it gives you a chance of getting a whiff of magic. Lava bucket and diamond. Some green wool, which actually I don't know if I have any green wool. I'll have to see if I can find some cactus green. But some green wool and some nether brick. Easy peasy. We need to make quite a few of them because I want to chunk load the base. So, how we get started is we need to get a rowan sapling because we need to get whiff of magic, right? That's pretty much the only fume that we need to get right now for what we want. So how we do that is we need this mutandis. This mutandis is wood ash, which you get for burning saplings, some bone meal, a mandrake root, which you get for harvesting a mandrake and killing it, egg, and a hint of rebirth, cactus green, which once again I got to get some of that. I didn't prepare too well. But how you get this hint of rebirth is spruce saplings in there. And if you look back in here, I've already got 29 and 32 wood ash. So, let's see if I have any cactus green. I don't think I do. Actually, I'm almost guaranteeing I don't. So, let me drop out for a second while I run around and see if I can find any. Alright, be right back. There we go. Like magic, we have 8 cactus green. Get out of my inventory. So, now we have wood ash, we have this. We need to get our mandrake, which is right here. We're going to make a couple of these. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Where did it go? You go on the next page? You did. So we need 3 of those, 3 eggs, 3 of those. Okay. Let's get some eggs. I set up this guy for eggs. He's got us hooked up here. 3 eggs. Let's grab this stuff out and that stuff out. So let's see if we are missing anything. Click. Nope. Not at all. So we got 24 mutandis. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this back in this chest. Keep it all together. And what you do with this mutandis to get... we need shears just in case we get some moss. I don't think I have any. I'm so unorganized right now. Got stuff absolutely everywhere. I'm just gonna say I don't have any. Let's make some. Making shears. If you want to know me to go slower and more in depth on this, I'll link my first episode on Witchery in the comments down below. But you should get the gist from what I'm doing here. You can go over to some grass. We want to go over to short grass, I think. Nope, something... Minecraft grass. We want something that's not biomes of plenty. Let's see if we can find anything. Hey, what's up, spider? Flowers that actually belong to Minecraft. Anything. Alright, I got a solution for this. If you're like me and you're in a weird biome and you can't necessarily find any straight up vanilla items like mushrooms or grass, what else works? Lily pads work. Pretty much any of that stuff. You can just grab yourself, there it was, some saplings, and they'll work just fine. Back down we go. So we just, get out of there. So we just plant this guy down like so. Hit it with the mutandis. We got a mushroom. We got an elder sapling. It's the only way to get it, so we want that. That's ember moss. We want that. This is Spanish moss. We want that. And you have to harvest it, the amber moss and the Spanish moss, with shears. Otherwise, you can't grab them. I'll take another elder sapling. That's an oak sapling, birch, glintweed, mushroom, spruce, rowan sapling. So we got what we were looking for. Let's see if we can get... Alright, got another one. Alright, we got the hawthorn, and that's the last thing we really needed. Let's just go through and see if we can get a few more things. Hello? Alright, ember moss. Don't care, don't care. Ember moss. Alright, Spanish, and these things grow Spanish moss and a hawthorn. Spanish moss actually grows like vines do. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw the 3 that we got right there, and that'll grow down, and I'll have infinite, basically. Cool, cool, cool. Now I'm going to grab some of my bone meal, and I'm going to cut down a bunch of rowan saplings, because we need to get their stuff. Now, thing to need to know that when you are cutting down... Aw, okay, good, I have it. I was like, oh, I left my axe. When you are cutting down witchery wood, okay, witchery trees, they do give a lot of saplings, so you're going to be fine there. But you do it enough times, and they take 2 bone meal every time. But if you do it too many times, you're going to spawn a treant. And he's going to come after and attack you, which is a good thing, because you can get a twig from him. So that's what we want. And you can get some of these berries. I don't think they're really used for anything. They're just edible berries. So I'm going to go ahead and do... I thought I heard him. Do this for a second. I don't want to do this too much on camera, but I kind of want to see the guy, the treant. Come out, buddy. Come out, come out, come out. Wherever you are. I heard something that time. Did you? It was like, doom. Ah, there he is. There's a treant. Oh, I'm so mad and I'm a tree. And I bone meal things. Man, he's a boss. He can take a couple hits for my sword. You're kind of weak though. You can't really hurt me. I'm a tree. Pay no attention to the tree. I'm a tree, I'm a tree. Ow! 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 Only you can prevent forest fires! Alright. Let's get out of the tree form. Did we get what we were looking for? Aww. Doesn't look like I got a twiggy. Aww. We sure one didn't drop and I just didn't get it? I'll get... Oh. There it is, right there. Boom! Int twig. We can turn that into something really cool later. Alright, let's get back up here. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so now we take some of these guys. We don't want to take them all. Let's just take 15 of them. And we burn them. Now, when you're using the witch's oven, to get the fumes, you need to have clay jars. Clay jars are made really easy. You just take... That wasn't what I wanted to do. Get out of here, stupid. Soft clay jar. There we go. It's just raw clay. 4 of them. Gives you 4 soft clays, and you put them through a furnace, whichever one you want, and it'll give you clay jars. And you just take those, and you throw them in here. And look, we're getting whiffs of magic. So let's go ahead and grab some of these whiffs of magic. Get out of my inventory. We need some diamonds. I'm actually kind of running a little low, ain't I? Do I not have any more? Oh, there's a stack. Okay, I'm good. Grab us a lava bucket. Might want to try to grab it with a bucket, not a fish. So we go lava bucket, this thing, and this thing. Or that thing. There we go. See, there's one attuned stone, and we need, I think, 4 of them for one of these guys. Where did you go? Where did you go? Poppet shelf. Boom. Yeah, we need 4 of them. So that's going to take me a little bit. So just sit back, and when I come back, I'll have the ingredients to make one of them. Alright, we're back, and I made a few more than just enough to make one. I made a few of them, you know, 13 of them, whatever. Alright, so one of them is going to be over here. Oop, oop. Punk. And I'm sure there's room right there. Nice and hidden. Perfect. So that's chunk loaded. And we can tell by hitting F9 twice that it is perfectly inside of a chunk. It actually sits on a chunk border. So this whole section here is loaded now. Now we're going to go load some more important areas, like our power guys here. So let's just break under the floor here and put one down. Ta-da! Chunked loaded. This is going to be a little more difficult. We need to load this section. Let's put this there. Alright, and then we need to load this section. Well, let's see here. Okay, so we don't need to load this one. We do need to load this one. Come down, just toss that bad boy right there. Okay. And then we need to shuffle on over to the next one where we do need to load. Plunk. Down the hole, Digi. And plop that bad boy right there. And then we move up one more, which we need to load. This will keep all of our power loaded and our power gen loaded while we're not on. And we need to load this one. Thankfully, I made the floor to where I could hide things in it. Alright. So, we loaded that one. Didn't we? Right, let's go down. Can we see the chunks here? Okay, cool. Alright, so we have this chunk loaded. We're going to need to load this chunk. This chunk. Yeah, there's a border here. That chunk. And this chunk. This one is loaded. So that should load the whole entire farm. Do we not have... Yeah, we have this one loaded. So let's go see if that loads our whole entire farm, which I do believe it's gonna. Whoop. So yeah, we're loaded all the way to back here. So yeah, this loads our whole farm, so everything should work just fine. He is in this chunk, so that's good. One of these I'm going to give back to Big Country. but I'm also gonna put that there. I've got one right here that loads this chunk, and I'm gonna load this chunk to load this side of it because it's on a border, kind of inefficient like that. And these guys are just making me fertilizer. Right now I'm not using the fertilizer, but when I want to, I can. And they're making it infinitely. And basically how I have it set up is this guy, these two things put poop into this guy. He makes poop. And then it gets stored into here. And then when I turn that guy on, it ships the poop out, goes into the Tesseract, and transports it up to this guy. Let's get rid of these things. We're not going to load any more chunks. Everything I wanted to be loaded, it should be loaded. I'll see when I come back on next time. So, yeah. But yeah, it goes into this guy. If I was to be all like... And then wait for... Oops. Yeah. It'd work, and you can't see it. I am having an issue with this farm. It's have so many strawberry seeds and so many wheat seeds that it's not actually loading back in the belladonna or snowbell or barley seeds, so I've got to do something about that. Gots to do something about that. I'll probably make them individual farms eventually, instead of one massive one. They work a little faster that way, it just won't look as clean, but whatever. And this doesn't look that clean anyway. Alright, so now that I've got those loaded, let's fly over to Big C's place and drop this off. So, let's talk about... That spider was all glowy. What we're going to be doing next. Now, I've done a lot of stuff in Attack of the V-Team. This is technically Season 3, even though Season 2 was so short, I just continued the name. Because we moved on to playing on a server. And I've started... So this is my third base. In my first world, I did lots of stuff. We did quite a bit of stuff in the mod pack and whatnot. So, what we never really touched on was Witchery. And I would really like to get on into Witchery, but I'm normally playing by myself. But if I can get on... Oops, we're going the wrong direction. When Big Country is on, we could do some really fun stuff. And yes, I mean be very mean. So that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try to get on when he's on and see what we can do. I'm going to contact him and tell him to get his butt on eventually. So, yeah. Throw this into there. This guy's really creepy, by the way. He keeps blood at the foot of his bed. I mean, creep. What's in there? Nothing. Got anything in there? No. Anything in here? In here? No. Oh well. And his roommates are so noisy. Don't mind if I do. Alright. So, yeah, I'm looking to get into Witchery. Let's just sit here for a second. And let's see. We want to get into the Witchery pretty heavy. What other mods are there? Oh, you get out of the way, stupid things. Mods, there we go. Advanced Genetics we've done. I want to get into Archimedes ships. That's going to be one I want to get into here shortly. Bibliocraft, yada yada yada, yada yada. We've already done that, done that. We could get into fossils and archaeology. We could do more in the Galacticraft because we didn't get to Mars last time. Yada yada yada. Done that, done that, done that, done that. Done a lot of that. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Volleyball's broken and I don't even know what it is. And yeah, so pretty much what we have left, we could do some Q-Craft, but I don't really like that mod, is Witchery. We're going to do the Natura, like Promised Land or whatever. We could do some more um, Galacticraft and Fossils Archaeology. I want to kind of touch on things I haven't done before, um, as well as build our base back up to the glory that I want it to be. So that's what we have looking forward to. Ding, 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 ding. But after I get done with some of that, or get to a point where I think it's good enough, we might want to think about moving on to a new mod pack. Because as you saw, we've pretty much touched most of the mods. This isn't a huge mod pack. There isn't a whole lot of mods in it. You can do tons of stuff in it, but we've kind of touched, at least a little bit, touched quite a bit of the mods. You know, we've played with at least the basics of almost every single one of them. So moving on might be a good idea. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards, got some iron in there, leaning towards the Direwolf 20 pack that just launched, the 7.1 pack that just launched. I've been playing that with a coworker while not working, and it's been quite fun. But I think that's going to do it for today. We got our base chunk loaded. We got back into the basics of Witchery. Next episode, hopefully we'll dive a little deeper. We'll go through it a little quicker than I did last time. I just kind of played with, very rarely got into the tip of it last time. We want to get a little deeper. We want to dive a little deeper into the magic of the devil. It's not the devil magic, but whatever. We'll kill a demon. Yeah, we're going to kill demons eventually, and we're going to summon Death himself. That'll be fun. Got that to look forward to. Oh, look at this. We go underneath these guys, you can see the stars. It looks so trippy, doesn't it? Especially when you look at it through this way. Alright, guys. This is Digimazter. Saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.